It should be fun. So the original title of this was Can 100 Women Find the Perfect Body? And they changed it to How Does Body Image Affect These 100 Women? This is by Jubilee. I'm gonna leave the original link down below. Let's see what this hitting for. Leave y'all comments down below. Y'all already know how this go.
Others perceive our bodies, and we're constantly comparing ourselves and our body types. Today we're asking 100 women to decide which person here has the best body. Every single person here submitted a full body photo for our online community to rank. Only one woman was voted best body. Let's see if they can find the one.
Let's see.
For this round, the people who believe they ranked in the bottom 10 must exit. When you do leave, please exit by pressing the counter and stepping aside.
I feel like a lot of feelings about to be hurt.
I honestly wish that society's viewing of like body types didn't change back from like the Renaissance era. My body shape is so like goddess shape.
Get up.
Like, somebody will want me to pose for their painting in the Renaissance. You know what I mean?
I did feel confident going in. The reason as to why is because I do have a more sought after body type. I have worked for my body, but however, I will not deny the fact that genetics are heavily involved. Also, when it comes to the society ranking us, I've had a lot of comments saying that people would buy my body or people do buy my body. So when it comes to that specific thing, I felt very confident.
Like, I don't know that I necessarily feel so confident, like, oh, I have the best body, but I do know, like, objectively, do I get attention? Like, I know I do, so there's, like, a certain, like, objective to, like, what I think. I don't know.
I'm Jennifer.
Can you look at me, just the camera that's right next to me?
Where, what? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Jennifer. When I first got here and I saw that I was pretty much the oldest one here, I felt really out of place. Not necessarily insecure, but just the first feeling was just I don't belong here.
So when I was younger, I had like no curves. I was like super skinny. People call me anorexic or bulimic, and that's like not good in like the Black community, right? You want to be like thick, right? You want to be curvy. You want something people grab on. But like as I've gotten older, I have gotten curvier. It's wrong. It is.
Sophie, I saw that you just left. Do you want to kind of explain why or share anything about that?
I've had a very tumultuous relationship with my body. I thought I could do this category, but the moment before we started filming, like I started shaking and I realized I was just like, I don't really know what I look like to other people. And the idea of like talking about that was like a little anxiety inducing. So that's why I was just kind of like, I'll be the first one out. Like
she got
I just
scared,
kind
so
of
she
wanted
voted
to
herself out.
Although it's very tempting to want to give in to this and open this envelope because that's something I'm so used to do is comparing myself to others, I am going to make the active decision to not look at it because I don't think it'll do me any good today. So I'm not going to open this. Oh my God.
I think I look great, and I'm so thankful for what my body can do, which has really helped me practice body positivity. Like, I'm mobile, I'm standing here, I can walk, I can hike, I can swim. So grateful for it, but I know society doesn't view me that way. They view me as like, oh, put down the burger and go to the gym. And it's like, you don't know what I'm doing in my personal life.
Sam, I saw that you just left. Can you tell us why you did?
Yeah, so I don't necessarily feel like I fit into the standard of beauty that people might perceive is like attractive.
There's everybody for somebody.
I see where I have some qualities, but others I don't. When I look around this room, I see all like the beautiful attributes of every single like woman that is here. When I was growing up, I had very poor self-image, and in high school, I actually like used to keep a mental list of people around me of their attractiveness and how I rated on that scale, and I always rated myself super low, and I noted that it was extremely detrimental to my like physical and mental health, and I felt like I've gotten really good about if something starts to trigger you, you need to walk away. So I felt inclined to step back so that I could let everyone else have, you know, the stage to, you know, rank themselves.
My modeling agency, like, first, like, they like curves. I have curves, so I have to be a curve model. I have to be more plus size. Some agencies want me to gain more weight because they're, like, saying, like, I want your curves to show more.
Yeah.
And if I were to do the exact opposite, lose, no matter what, because I have a chest and, like, an ass, I could never be what's considered a normal model.
Yeah,
like, it will never be that. It's either curve or normal. Like,
Jennifer, can you tell us about your thoughts of your body image through divorce, if you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I'm an open book. So it's not just the divorce, it's more just having to be an acceptance as you get older. Because it's not, I was talking to the girls, it's not just like how big you are. It's like I look in the mirror and I'm like, holy there's wrinkles there, or like my arms, and it's just like, and how men perceive me. And so it's more like that. And my ex had said to me at one point, holy I'm an open book.
Wait, let me just
so it's more as you get older.
She ain't pushed the button yet.
Because it's not, I was talking to the girls, it's not just like how big you are. It's like I look in the mirror and I'm like, holy there's wrinkles there, or like my arms, and it's just like, and how men perceive me. And so it's more like that. And my ex had said to me at one point, it doesn't matter what you look like anymore at your age.
And that's crazy.
It's so dramatic. If don't go sit down somewhere.
Like, but there was too many other things that just still.
Those are the ones that got the most anxiety that pushed the button already.
Men get praised.
Why y'all even sign up for it?
Women, their value goes down.
I read people really well, and so I'm like, it was just this constant mirror, you know, or like going in the store now, single, and when I was younger, men actually looked at me. Now I'm invisible.
Stop acting like these young niggas ain't trying to bust you down.
I used to get hit on, or I used to get looked at, or just, you know, attention and almost that validation. And it just has like altogether stopped. And like I'm putting myself out there and which is great, but it's just, you know, or even the last 2 years, because I've gained weight with menopause. And when I see people who haven't seen me, they're used to my old body.
She knows she be at the Mandingo
parties. The look of disappointment or the look of surprise when I see people, it's just, it doesn't feel good, you know? And so for the body image thing too, I wasn't just thinking like most people were about weight. I was thinking about wrinkles. I was thinking about this bad haircut I just accidentally got. I was thinking about like more just, you know, that. And then if it's being judged by society, I was like, I'm out first, you know, just because I haven't had a lot of confidence in that realm.
Welcome to round two.
Somebody
in this
had
round,
to say it.
We're asking
All right,
you to leave if you believe your body is in the bottom 50. So that means 40 people need to leave.
50?
You guys have 5 minutes to leave the group. Your time starts now.
I feel like I have been blessed genetically, but at the end of the day, when I went to college and I gained 40 pounds, I was the one that had to bring it back, you know? And I feel sometimes guilty for like expressing this in a way, but I don't want to do that because at the end of the day, like, especially when it comes to like my content creation, I've been hurt very deeply because I thought I was putting out.
She trying to make people feel bad for it.
Like people would aspire to be, and then all I got was men just being like so dirty, and it's like I didn't expect that, and now I'm trying to, you know, like change. I'm trying to be more intentional with my content, but
you
it
know
just
she
sucks.
annoying
Like,
in
it
real
just
life.
sucks. Like, it just sucks.
Like growing up, like people were always telling me like you're so skinny, you need to eat, but I was eating.
I feel like this competition ain't even necessarily about the bodies. Whoever has the biggest sob story is gonna win. Mark my words.
And I was like happy, but that made me feel like insecure, especially from being a dancer. And then now that I'm grown, like I kind of grew into my body and I have a more mature build. And now people are like, oh, you're so curvy, like, ooh, body. And I just don't know how to feel anymore because like people went from calling me a bone to like calling me curvy.
So I feel like media is like also just like brainwashing everyone.
I think about my arms every single second of the day.
Like people literally risk their lives to have your type of body.
Exactly. Literally for this body, people go and build it. And they're real. Everything is, there's no like, I'm not getting anything done.
I think I've grown so much more confident in how I look at my body now, which is why I was able to be confident in the fact that I'm at least top 10. I've struggled for a long time with like my weight and how I look and my proportions and whether my proportions are correct. But I've come to a place where I love every bit of proportion, every angle of my body now. Yeah, I think my body is beautiful.
But my main thing about just having a bigger body, it's really that I'm always gonna be negatively perceived.
Because like growing up, I was pretty skinny and like never had to think about my weight. I could eat whatever I wanted, never thought about it. But then I hit like 19, 20 and I just started gaining weight. Every day I'm frustrated with myself.
I did 10 years ago have a really, really bad eating disorder when I was in high school, and I almost died. And it's not something that I feel like gets validated very often.
No, I wasn't. Because she just threw it out there. Like I wasn't expecting it.
About being too skinny.
I think I have a pretty good sense of self-awareness, and I know that I'm not necessarily what society deems as beautiful or has an ideal body type. I don't think that's a reflection of me, though, and how I view myself. So if it were a matter of who's the most confident in their body type, I would have stayed all the way to the end, but it's about how other people perceive us, and I just know realistically that there's obviously trolls online and people in America just have a different viewpoint of plus-size women, so I decided to leave pretty early on.
I know some niggas right now that'll come. They would love me too.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I think I submitted a bikini photo, so I knew I was showing everything that I have. It's what I expect. It's, you know, society's standards, and I'm not most people's ideal body type, and I think that's fine. I think a lot of men vote in this also, and I have a fiance, and I'm a lesbian, so I don't really care what they think.
So why you sign up, shorty?
Oh, Jesus.
Where you going?
It's gonna be all these views and I'm crying. My mama gonna get me. I really thought I could have this conversation with y'all. Because I'm really a confident person to my definition. I go out in the world confident, knowing that I'm a child of God and I love people. But my relationship with my body is tainted.
Why are you crying?
And I'm a dancer. I express that through movements and somatic exercises that I love to move. But I am a victim of assault and rape.
Oh, there it is.
And I have more of a relationship with my soul than I do with my body. So to stand here and y'all are like, girl, my boobs are this and my butt is this, I don't know. I really have no clue. Like, I'm in the mirror, but I'm not really in the mirror. So I just admire all of y'all for being able to acknowledge your beauty, because I know it's here, because y'all see it. But the acknowledgement comes from the internal. So I just love that y'all are so open, because it challenges me to go home and like reflect. So I love y'all.
I can't recall even saying a word in the circle at all. I had a hyper confidence before walking into the room, like, this is gonna be easy, I can pretend. And I just couldn't get myself to muster out a single word or answer a single question. I walked away because I knew that I didn't have a relationship with my body, because I couldn't even pretend that I did.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna open it because I think that, why not? I'd be wondering forever, right?
When did she vote herself out?
So what? It's 75. So I was ranked 75th. So I wasn't in the bottom 10. Okay, well, that's nice. I feel like if I would have highlighted my boobs or done something like that, maybe it would have been different, but I really didn't want to do that because I feel like nowadays that's all I get attention for.
Don't worry, we see them anyway.
I am appreciative of this because that's cool, because I saw the beautiful women here and they were all young. So I'm right away, I'm definitely in the bottom 10 because
how do they recruit for these
there's
videos?
no doubt about it, but so cool, thank you.
We have 1 minute left and we still need 8 people to leave.
Everybody looking around like,
so those are the facts.
I'm perfect.
So 8 people, you gotta get out. I wouldn't be doing this, so. 5 more.
They was just hungry. They just wanted to go get something to eat. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Now we're left with people who believe they have the top 50 most attractive bodies in the entire room. However, for this next round, we're asking you to leave unless you believe you have one of the top 10 best bodies.
Damn.
So another 40 people have to leave.
40?
Your time starts now.
Okay, Well, you're talking about how you work out, and I see those abs.
Thank
you. Your work is paying off.
I love how petite you are. I just want to put you in my pocket.
Something about her.
Thank you so much.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like everyone was like, well, I'm like thin. I'm like, okay, realistically, in 1,000 strangers voting, they probably want like the curvier girl, I think.
Someone with a small waist, but
skinny, but thick.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually want to say that I love that we're all melanated and we're all different shades, and it's all beautiful.
I'm trying to feel better about myself and like gain strength and just not compare myself to others, because I feel like a lot of us have even said it. It's just like we don't feel confident because we don't think someone else is going to vote for us, and it's like, well, you should think that you're just vote for yourself.
I feel like, if anything, today should tell you that you should go into modeling.
Yeah,
you have the height. You have the height. You have the body.
So how's everyone feeling? Is anyone decided if they're going to leave this round?
I'm gonna leave. I have decided. And I've decided only because I am still finding that love again that I had for my thick and curvy body. And I think definitely I need to get back to that, because that's when I was my happiest and that's when I was my bravest.
Right.
And I want to be in the entertainment industry. I'm a Broadway girly. I want to be on Broadway in musicals and be perceived. And there will always be innately will be negative perception with my body. But I have to fight against it, because I have to, there's nothing wrong with me.
Okay, guys, it looks like time's running out, so people need to start to leave.
Why she leave? Never mind. Yo, like, she said everything was natural, like.
People who were leaving didn't all look the same, so then I started to question myself a bit. I'm not gonna lie, I got bullied into staying.
I know I'm gonna get in trouble for this video.
Everyone around me was like so encouraging, like, you can't leave.
I look forward to it.
I got straight up told, like, you can't leave, you better stay. And I was like, you know what, you're right. Like, I know I have a great body. I should be confident in it.
Sorry, guys,
Where
we
you
still
going?
need 11
All right, you know
people to leave. Time is running out.
Get your ass out.
Great.
We see about to scope the scenery
I think
out.
9 more people have to go. Okay, bye, guys.
I thought you said you were staying.
One more person.
The wrong one's
I'd
leaving.
leave if I could.
You know what?
I'd leave if I could.
There wasn't really a point where I thought I should leave the game today, because of the fact that society does want to have a similar body type of mine, and I am very self-aware in that. So I did feel comfortable and confident to be there until the top 10.
Shut up.
Okay, now we're down to our final 10. Somehow we did it.
So she just want to win
everyone,
so
we
bad.
have made it to the final 10, but I just want to say that I'm really impressed with everyone's bravery and that you all are so beautiful. So thank you for participating in this. You guys are the 10 that believe you have the best bodies in the entire room, but we do have to narrow it down to just one person. So one by one, let's go around the group and discuss who you would like to nominate to be the one.
I would say that as of right now, I would vote Wasal. I just know that America, they like curvy,
talk to the
they
most
like
people.
the slim. You have both of that, so.
Get out.
I feel like no body type is ever right, but if I was to go off of who people would vote online, I would say Wasal as well.
Thank you.
Look at her.
I think currently
Look
what
at her.
is trendy is
She
kind of a
said, I know.
slim, thick body type. So I would say Sandi Siwe.
As an African
I
American
can see
woman, it is known to be curvier, and it is
With all
kind of
due
more
respect.
on trend these days. So I'm gonna say Sandi.
Yeah, I agree with what everybody's saying. I think I would go with Sandi Siwe just because she has the perfect body type. So.
You guys are you guys are gonna make me cry. I mean, I don't really know much about American body standards. I didn't grow up in America. What I've learned over time is that American body standards are constantly changing. It's whatever's trending. Like you guys said, the slim, thick look is the thing, which is also why I think, girl, I don't know your name. Wasal.
They got men promoting women's body types now.
I
Of
also
course it's
think
changing.
that Wasal
Thank you. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to look at it as just what is never
Be like,
leaving,
what's your
what is
ideal
always
woman?
in,
And show
and what
Bruce
is
Jenner.
always going to be like treasured or valued.
Yo.
And that is why I'm gonna pick Eb. I've never seen a body that is just so proportionate, so I pick you.
I would say it's Wasal.
Thank you.
I think, like she said, Ebony has just a very timeless physique, but I think I just want to shout out every single girl here. They're all so beautiful. Everyone has fit the body standard at least at one point in their life, and will continue to.
It looks like you guys have reached a consensus, and the person with the most votes is Wasal.
What I say? What did I say?
So
deserve
everyone
some
else
type
can
of
leave the
reward.
group, and it's time to find out if Wasal is the one. So how do you feel right now?
I feel good. I feel grateful. I feel appreciated. And it's a weird thing being here because in the most humble way, I could say it makes sense. But I also have seen multiple
She gonna
women
brag
here
about
that
this
have
shit for the rest of her
beautiful,
life.
beautiful, beautiful bodies that are also the standard to what society looks like. So that would also all make sense. But at the end of the day, like, I'm just happy to have a healthy body that moves and does what I need to do. And I'm just grateful.
All right, you guys have made your choice. It's time to find out if Wasal is the one. All right, Wasal, if the light turns green, you are the one. And if the light turns red, it means that somebody else in this group is the one. Let's change the light in 3, 2, 1.
Who is it?
I think.
If I look at it, do I have to show it? Okay.
You know that hurt her fucking soul. Damn.
Lucky number 13. When I first got here, I looked around and I saw a sea of beautiful women with beautiful bodies. So I'm grateful to be in the top. I'm grateful to be in any part of it, so.
Wasal, that means you are not the one, so let's find out who the one really is. So please step forward, Sandi Seaway.
Solid, solid, solid. Respectfully. I'm gonna get crucified later.
So Sandi Seaway, you were just named the one. How are you feeling right now? I see that you're kind of emotional.
Yeah, I mean, like a
Shout
lot
out
of
me.
people here, I have a weird relationship with my body. I grew up in South Africa. Majority, like, there's a lot of
African
white
girls
people,
will
and I
do it
went to a
every
majority
time.
white school. I wasn't the standard there, so that impacted the way I looked at myself
Go girl.
for a long time, and I never thought I had like a desirable body until I moved here. And when I moved to the US, I felt so much love from like Black women in the US. I stopped thinking about my thighs all the time. It used to be such a huge insecurity. I have an Audi, and I used to worry so much about like people being able to see my stomach. And it was like things like that where I started realizing some of like the things I didn't like about my body were just irrational. There were things that were beautiful, things that other people were seeking out. And instead of looking down on my body, I should be grateful for what I have. And the fact that I have a functioning body in the first place, and I have a body that I know is desirable. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for being here, and thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time on The One.
All right. I already know how this is going to turn out, for me at least. But I will say, fuck what I said. Fuck all the jokes. Forget all that. Love your body. Love yourself for who you are. Because I guarantee you, there's somebody out here that loves you just the way you are. In all honesty. Fuck the jokes. Y'all already know I like to talk shit. But all that to the side, you're beautiful. I'm beautiful. Let's be real. Yeah, just love yourself. Remember that. Somebody out there's somebody for everybody. I always preach this. Somebody out there loves you for who you are. But thank y'all for watching this video. Leave y'all comments down below. I already know y'all got some shit to say. But I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.